Hey, and welcome everybody to the 56th Ladies Invitational Bowling Tournament here at Suburban Lanes. I'm with Bill Hansen, and getting off to a good start here. The first game is complete. I want to remind you that we're brought to you in part by Mike Robinette at Trinity Monuments, Todd Nye at Nye Builders since 1946, and they were one of the first sponsors of the Bill Rame and the Ladies Invitational since 1965. Jim and Jeremy Letter at Jim Letter's Body Shop, Ralphie's Great Food and Sports, Galleon and Marion, Rob Lusk at Edgefield Animal Clinic in Marion, and Rick McWaters at Cyclotech. So, Bill, you have the results of Game 1.
Right, Dan. Thank you. On lanes 1 and 2, Michelle Stahl had a 182, and with her handicap is 228 against Deb Mason's 121 for Deb's 186 handicap score. On lanes 3 and 4, Shelley Yancey had a nice 204 to give her a 262 with handicap against Emily Groves 200 and a 245 for her handicap. On lanes 5 and 6, Cynthia Hester had a 128, which gave her a 197 for her handicap score against Robin Pangello with a nice 214 and a 259. On lanes 7 and 8, Amy Brewer had a 135 to give her a 206 handicap against Patricia Horsley's 246, and that gave Patricia a 280 game with her handicap. On lanes 9 and 10, Deb Higginbotham had a nice 161 to give her a 231, and Charlie Britt had a 114 for a 182 handicap score. On lanes 11 and 12, Tricia Brigner had a 160 to give her a 214 with handicap, and Tasha Ridgway had a 181 for a 219, so close score there with the handicaps. On lanes 13 and 14, Shelby had a nice 183 with a 226 handicap, and Lisa Penwell had a 212 for a 270 handicap score. On lanes 15 and 16, Shar Oxler had a 167 with a 232 handicap, and Morgan Swavel had a 130 for a 175 handicap. So with the handicap, it's 90% of 225, so that's why you see some good scores, because there's some good sized handicaps.
There's a big disparity in the handicaps.
Yes.
From the more elite bowlers, not to put anybody down, but average-wise.
Average is what they're going by, so the lower average is going to obviously get more handicap.
Sure. And that's different from the Bill Rame, because the men bowl scratch.
It's scratch, total scratch. So anyhow, I see probably halfway through on some of the lanes through the second game, so we'll be back in a little bit.
Okay, we'll be looking forward to that.
Okay.
And we want to remind you again that we're brought to you in part by Greg Lenhart at Lenhart's Auto Sales, the Kimberline family at Bucyrus Road Materials since 1939, J&F Construction, Gary and Judy McKee at Quality Printing, and Adam Weisner at Advanced Fiber Technology. We'll be back with the results of Game 2.